So today you're going to learn how to build a high converting irresistible offer that people love and will spend more money with you. Hi, my name is Leif Wallace, and on this channel I share advice, tools and motivation to help you take your life and business to another level. And today, if you are a creative entrepreneur, if you're a coach or consultant, then this is definitely the video for you. How you build an irresistible offer is key for you to sell your services and products and also to take your business up to another level. And this video is going to be structured in 4 specific ways. In step number 1, we're going to be looking through what you need to create an irresistible offer. In step 2, we're going to look at the key considerations you need to think about when it comes on to building your irresistible offer. In step number 3, I'm going to take you through the 8 elements of an irresistible offer that all irresistible offers have within them, and I'm going to share that with you today. And in step number 4, I'm actually going to show you some examples of some amazing irresistible offers in multiple different industries, that whichever industry you're in and selling your services, whether you're a creative, you're a coach or a consultant, then this is definitely the video for you, because I'm really going to lay it on the line. This is actually a video I'm taking out of my client program, but I want to show you today to really help you get some real key value to help you improve your offer. So I'm just going to go over to my computer to show you literally how you do it step by step. So follow me over to my computer and I'm going to walk you through the presentation now. So what actually is an irresistible offer? An irresistible offer is where in a trade, the value is greater than the price, meaning that the value of your offer far exceeds the cost to access the value. So the key thing I want to go through is well, what do you actually need to create an irresistible offer? Well, remember, like I just said, when the value is greater than the price, this is where the offer becomes irresistible. And remember always that when the value is bigger than the price, people always buy. So it doesn't matter if the price is £1,000, £10,000, £100,000, 1 million plus. When the value is bigger than the price, people always buy. And this is something that you call your client attraction tool. Your offer is a thing that draws clients to you and makes them want to do business to you. So in step 2, I want to look at how are you going to consider, what key considerations of the offer do you need to pay attention to? Number 1 is what benefit, what's in it for the ideal customer if they were to purchase the product or service. This is where you want to be clear as to what's their motivations, what's their pain points, what's the thing that they're struggling with. Get super clear on that and make sure your offer is talking to their motivations but solves a real problem for the individual that you're selling your products and services to. What proof? How do you prove that you can deliver the benefits that you're talking about within your offer? This can come in the process of social proof, testimonials and things like that. And if you may be starting out in your business, one of the key things to start doing is working for people with the exchange of a testimonial if they may not have the finances to do that with you right now. But the goal is to get a testimonial because that's real social proof to help you get there. All right. Also, what risk reversals? How do you minimize or mitigate against the risk for your customer's part? You don't want them taking a gamble with you, so you want to make sure that the risk is clear, and then you can use things like guarantees to make sure 30-day guarantee, 10-day guarantee, 14-day free trial. This is the way you can mitigate risk so that the customer feels more secure in working with you. What response triggers? Why must your prospective customer act now? What are you going to use? Maybe some sense of scarcity, or not. It's not like a tactic per se, but what are you going to use to help them understand? Look, this is a limited time offer. It's not going to be available forever, but for this time it's available, or it's only available to a certain number of people. And let that be clear. And what price? What is it going to cost the customer to purchase your product or service, and be very clear of the price. So when you think about how you structure the anatomy of an irresistible offer, where price is on one side of the offer, that response has to be clear. The thing that they'll respond to, limited time offer, certain type of guarantee, whatever it may be. What proof do you have? What risk? The risk is about guarantee. And what value are you offering as well? You see, when all of these things are stacked up together, it doesn't matter what the price is, because the offer becomes irresistible because you've mitigated against the challenges that someone may have against what you are selling. Think about something simple as, let's say, buying a pizza. Now, if I go to buy a pizza, I personally only go to certain businesses, certain key brands, because I like their pizza and what they have. So the key result I want is the eating of the pizza. But you can put certain things in place, like buy one, get one free, Or with this special pizza, you get a certain dip, or you get a certain a free drink, or you get a free cookie, or you get 20% off or 50% off. These are things that you can have. See, the result that I want is to eat the pizza and enjoy it. But first I need to buy it. So you want to put things in place to make the buying of the pizza more irresistible, so that when I come to eat the pizza, I'm not only going to enjoy what I'm eating, but I've also got these additional benefits as well. So think about when someone wants to book a phone call with you, when you're selling a service like coaching or consulting, you want to make sure that call is super valuable, whether it's 50 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour, 45 minutes, or an hour. That call that they have with you, what's going to be the benefit to that person, and how can you make it super clear and communicate that to them as well? See, the risk in them having a phone call with you is that they could have a phone call with you and it's a waste of their time. But the key thing you want to do is make sure that phone call with you is so valuable that they will love to call you again and even potentially do business with you as well. So then here you want to think about how you communicate your offer. So price is one way in communication. But if you only think about the price of your offer and you spend time just working on the price, you haven't done a good service to the person that you're serving. You got to think in other areas, such as how fast are you? How quickly can you get them results? How clear are you in the results that you're getting for them? Are you sure you can actually do this? And make sure that you only do results for people. You only work on something for people where you've worked in before. You know, you don't want to just learn something and then that thing that you learn now is in that space that you're going to try and work and create an offer. The idea here is to try and say, you know what, let me actually get someone results, prove that I can get those results, and then with my clarity and my assurance, I can speak into that as well. You want to understand the difficulty of the pain. You know, the more complex the pain, the more specific the solution, the higher the cost. So you want to make sure that the difficulty of the pain is high, but then you're solving that with a specific solution as well, okay? And how urgent are they willing to deal with that pain? For example, if you think about it like you're going to a doctor's surgery, and let's say someone's got a simple cut on their hand, like just a simple cut on their hand, a simple plaster can fix, versus someone that's got a hip problem where they can't walk properly, or someone that severed their hand completely and needs some real surgery to sort that out. You see, the urgency of the pain is key, and it doesn't matter what the price is when you can make sure everything on the right hand side is in place, okay? So, and then underneath all of that, you want to have a payment structure that makes it easy for customers to pay you as well. You know, you don't want to make it hard for someone to pay you, especially if you've done everything on the right hand side in red really, really, really well. So step 3 now I want to look at is like, what are the 8 elements to an irresistible offer, and how are these elements key? The first thing you want to look at is you want to be laser focused. Understand your ideal client avatar, who is the person you're talking to, and have a clear message to them that solves an actual real problem. You know, you want to get super laser focused, you know, and make sure that you have their goal in mind. You're thinking highly about them. You're making sure you are, you know, the keywords customer first, and double down on that. Get laser focused. The second thing you want to make sure is that it's full of value, high value. So when the value is bigger than the price, people always buy. And if you're focusing on price only, then that is wrong. Why? Because if you focus on the value of your offer, the price will make sense. So when you think about like a Lamborghini car, let's say, only certain type of individuals will buy a Lamborghini car. And also something key interesting fact is that Lamborghini do not advertise their product on television. Why? Because they know their ideal customer is not really watching television that much. These are high earners, high performers. These are people that really are doing well in their business and life. So they're not really online or on TV watching it that much. And they've allowed themselves to become a high value offer because it's for a specific type of person. They know their customer so well, so they know where to promote, and they double down on the value to that person, okay? The results orientated. What will they achieve if they work with you? And do you have testimonials to prove it? And some of you, like I mentioned before, if you're new in your business, then think about working with people for free or with the exchange. Well, not really for free. You always work with someone with the exchange of a discounted price, or you honestly let them know, I'm new to this, I haven't done this before, I can work with you at a discounted rate. If you then also at the end of this service that I'm providing for you, can you please give me a testimonial as well? And get clear on that. Make sure you get a testimonial. I would always advise video testimonial. If not video, then something written, proven like a text message as well is really, really good to prove that someone's actually messaged you. Now, polarizing. This is the fourth point. How can you qualify the right people to work with you and attract the right people to repel the wrong people? Okay, so the key thing here is to have some kind of qualification process in the way that you onboard potential clients, or even in the phone call that you have with that person. Before that phone call, could you put something in place that qualifies that person to see if they're the right person for you? Step 5, this is about tangible results, where you want to think about what's included in this offer and also what are the things that you'll do to get them their results. In a future video, I'll break down how this works. But what you want to do is you want to make sure that in every part of what you're offering, there is like a mini result that they're getting as a result of the big result that they want to achieve. That might sound a bit complex, but let's say you're someone that's got a coaching program, or you're a consultant with different stages in your offer. You can have at module 1, this is what we're going to focus on, but this is the result. Module 2, this is what we're going to focus on, but this is the result. In other words, when someone's working with you, even if you're selling web design or something like that, the ideal here is to make sure that at each stage that you're going to interact with the customer, that there is a result that they are achieving. So you make the customer journey that's much more special, you make it more unique, and you make it tailored to the customer as well. In step 6, this is all about when you're within your offer, you want to make it unique. How is your offer different from what is already available? You want to think about how you serve them and how you can make that unique. Think about like masterminds where they go on big retreats, or group coaching programs, or a one-to-one high touch if you're delivering a service like a web design service or something like that, etc. The ideal here is to think, if I'm doing something and I coach my clients, and when I'm coaching my clients, I have a group coaching, I have a mastermind, so Facebook group where everyone can be in the Facebook group and it's high touch. Sometimes people will book one-to-one phone calls with me as well if they need that next level of touch. Also, they get access to video training within their coaching, and that video training is also something they can use as well. In other words, how can you package it, make it unique, but also make sure the touch level, human touch level, is there, but don't make it so that you don't leverage your time. You don't want to be overworked, but you want to make sure you put things in place that unify everything that you do and also make you stand out and be unique. Credibility is a big thing. You got to be honest with what you can do for someone. So here you got to think about how legitimate is your offer. This is so key. You want to make sure that as well, can people believe that you can get those results, or does it sound outlandish? All right. You also don't make people think that they're going to make a gamble with you. Like in the UK, we have the National Lottery, and millions of people waste money hoping and praying that they'll be able to one day win the lottery. I think this is such a sad thing. I remember my mum used to do the lottery when I was a little boy, and she used to send me out on errands to go and buy the lottery ticket. And it wasn't until it was between the ages of 8 to 12. But at the age of 12, my mum stopped doing the lottery because she realized how much money she had wasted and had never won the lottery. The odds of someone winning the lottery is so low. So you don't want that within your business. You don't want the odds of someone getting the result that they want to be low. You want to make sure that you have the credibility and the clarity to get them real results and get them results fast as well. And this is why it leads me on to the next point about time bound. In other words, how long will it take you to get your clients the results that they want? Think about something like a 7-day challenge, or an 8 to 12 week coaching program, or 3 months worth of consulting, or 12-month membership. That's kind of long, right? So within that 12-month membership, if you are going to do something really long like that, well, what are you doing within those 12 months? So those longer memberships do work really well at a more higher tier, like high end. Someone's really in business and they want high level support over a long time. But if you are doing something for a long time, what are you doing at each stage? And make sure you're super clear for them as well. And you can even think something smaller, like a done for you service, agency model, 1 week, 4 weeks, 8 weeks. How can you quickly get them results, etc.? Like very much think about these things as well. So those are the examples. Now I want to lead into the last step today, which is the examples of an irresistible offer. This will really help you to, okay, this is what you mean by what you've said before, Leif. Okay, so think about like Black Friday deals, for 80%, 70% off the TV. I don't know if you've ever seen those videos where people rushing into the store to buy those televisions that they've been waiting ages to get. These are like the Black Friday deals. This is what you call something very irresistible, but they use scarcity as a methodology to get people into store. I wouldn't advise it as a best tactic to use, but you can use elements of scarcity in a good way. For example, you can only serve a limited amount of people, or you only have an offer available for a limited amount of time. So there's ways that you can do it that doesn't feel icky. I like to use icky is the word that comes to mind, but let me go on to the next one to show you a bit more. This is digital marketer. First modification that you can make to your offer has to do with payment terms. So in other words, if you give people the option of breaking up the cost into multiple payments, and instead of making one payment of like $995, users can have the option of making like 3 payments of like $395 or $295 in this example. This is a product, it's the digital marketing certification. The cost of it was $995, but the payment terms was broken up into 3 monthly payment terms of $395. All right. So this technique is especially effective for higher price items and certainly anything over £1,000 or $1,000, but it's worth testing for any product over $200 or so. Can you break up the price? Think about how you can look at this. This is a SaaS product. Another way that payment terms is by offering annual or monthly monthly-based payments, and this works very well for SaaS companies or other subscription-like services like Birchbox. This is a company Salesforce, and to use this SaaS product, it has a compelling offer that's polished to perfection, as well as a 30-day risk-free trial that also offers buyers professional edition featuring 30 days. This is very, very good, especially at SaaS level. That 30-day free trial really, really works well to get someone to go in your product, test it, get some results and say, you know what, this is right for me and our team. This is Adobe. I use Adobe's tools a lot. So when Adobe turned into their SaaS product, there were rumors about it making a huge mistake. But Adobe proved the haters wrong with their compelling offer, as well as 10 free images when you sign up for the smallest package. And you also get your own portfolio website as a high-end bonus. So to a creative, this works really, really well. Now, it depends on what you're doing as a creative. I'm a creative that doesn't just design products, but I'm also, I've also been editing videos and, using Photoshop and Illustrator. And these are the key things that it makes it much more valuable for me. So that kind of 50 apps for multiple apps makes sense for me, but it doesn't make sense for all people. And that's the point. You want to make sure you buy what works for you. So then this is kind of the idea. I worked it out. It works out to be about between £1 to £5 per app. If you are using all of them, it's highly unlikely you're using so much. But the idea here is that you get so much value for the price of £50 a month. If you look at a store like Shopify, where Shopify allows you to set up a store and pick a plan later, and if you try Shopify within 14 days, there's no credit card required. This is really, really good because there's low risk, right? It's low risk, no credit card. So you don't have to get like a secret payment coming out your account. But some people I've seen being able to, within that first 14 days, make the money back that they're now going to spend on the actual, service of Shopify as well, which I think is about $29 a month. Don't quote me there. All right. Because they have different tiers. So this is a great way to get people in. The company Nordstrom, the big e-commerce giant, in their privacy policy and returns policy, they say we handle returns on a case-by-case basis with the ultimate objective of making our customers happy. Secondly, returns can be made online or in their stores. Then they say refunds can only be credited to your original card or in the form of a gift card, which is really good. Fourth, you may not need a receipt, but it's helpful if you have one. But number 5 is the one I really want you to think about and look at. Look at this e-commerce giant saying, look, there are no time limits for returns. This is fantastic. Most e-commerce companies are like, 30 days and 30 days only. Depends on the brand. Some may go up to 45 days. But this is really, really good. No limit. You can return it back at any time, right? This is powerful. This is a London doctor's clinic in Richmond. But they say, look, you can be open 7 days a week. Same day appointments, quick test results, extensive range of services, membership packages, medication dispensed on site. This is all of the things that you need if you're going to go to a doctor's, right? So these are the key things that you can look at. Let me give you some more examples. I've mentioned to you Black Friday and how people line up for deals with Black Friday. A company like FedEx, where they try and do same day delivery or you get your money back. Amazon's Prime is a prime example of an irresistible offer, where within their Prime you get unlimited movies and TV shows, you get unlimited one-day delivery, secure ultimate photo storage, early access to lightning deals. You can stream 2 million songs. You can have the best annual value. Also, you can start your 30-day free trial. Prime Video was competing with Netflix, and Netflix also had a 30-day free trial as well. But with Amazon Prime, you get the 30-day free trial and you get the video content as well. Plus you get songs and delivery and all of that stuff within your Prime membership. Now, to be fair, Netflix in most respects has much better content. So, Amazon's challenge is to get their content, type of content they have up, and they do have some great things on Amazon Prime. But to be fair, because of the actual very quick delivery plus the VOD content as well, Amazon Prime has a much stronger offer in some respects as well. This is Brendon Burchard. He's a motivational speaker and coach and consultant, I believe. And he basically has this kind of get a free book and you get 3 in-depth training videos on high performing millionaires, how to maintain their inner charge and energy and manage their time. Also, you also get a 1-page productivity guide and a 3 book. You just need to add in your name and email address, enter your shipping details, and then you get these free videos. This is a really good offer, especially as a lead magnet to get some emails from people. Gone are the days where you can just say, hey, sign up to my newsletter. You have to be offering something to help people solve a problem, and then they will be more willing to give you their emails. This Salon Company in top left, they give you a free consultation and a $25 gift towards your first color service if you work with them. And then I also like this coach right here, Tony Robbins, where he says, look, it's results coaching, but these 30 minutes with me could change your life. And you can speak with one of his team members for 30 minutes for free. But Tony Robbins' name is so big that the value you're getting, even if it's one of his team members speaking to you, his process is solid. NLP he's a very strong NLP practitioner. So the results of speaking to one of his team members, or him, if you do, is very, very powerful as well. So the key thing I want to ask you today is, what can you do to improve your offer? It doesn't matter the industry you're in, but if you're a coach, creative entrepreneur, you're a consultant, you got to think this through. How can you improve your offer? And remember, you want to think value over price, because when you think value over price, people always buy. So the key thing I want you to do today is really open up a piece of paper and begin to list everything that's going to be in your offer, what people get, what benefits they get, how it solves their problems, and get super clear on that as well. If you can improve the offer, you will definitely be able to solve problems better, get higher results for people, and be able to serve them with much more clarity, and they will love you as a result as well. So if you'd love to know how you can improve your offer, if you look in the description below, you'll see a free link that will show you how you can download a free offer validation worksheet. This worksheet will show you step by step what you can do to look at your offer, improve your offer, and make the changes necessary to make it more desirable to your ideal clients. I use this with my clients as well, and I just want to give it to you for free to help you get some real value and improve your offer before we get to the next year, and improve it and make it even better. So if you'd love for that, just go to the description box below, click on the link to download your free offer validation worksheet. This will really help you as you improve your offer today. All right, so I want to thank you so much for watching this video today. And if you've really loved this video, just give me a thumbs up to tell me that you've liked this video. Let me know in the description and in the comments below what you'd love me to work on next. And if there's anything that you need to improve in your offer, let me know in the comments below, and I'll give you some advice to help you improve. And if you want to know more, and if you maybe want to take things a step further, I've also got a link in the description so you can book a call with me if you feel like we can have some good conversation together to help you improve your business. So I'll thank you so much for this time together. Look after yourself and look after your families. And thank you so much for your time today. Take care.